Hi, welcome to another battle report. This is 2500 points between my friend Simon's Warriors of Chaos versus my Lizardmen. So for his army, in the left of this picture, 3 skull crushers with the command group. Then you have a bunch of Chaos Warriors with shield, hand weapon and mark of khorn. In that unit you have an exalted hero with the sword that gives you 2 extra attacks. Then you have another unit of Chaos Warrior with his battle standard bear and his Chaos Lord with the talisman of preservation and the crown of command. And then you have 3 more skull crushers. Then you have 5 Chaos Knights of Khorn with command group and 5 more Chaos Knights of Khorn with the command group. So for my Lizardmen list, I have a 10 skink skirmisher blowpipe to the left. Then I have a regular stegadon and a skink chief who is flying with the cloak of feather. Then I have a salamander, and a razordon. 3 pterodons, a unit of 32 Saurus warriors with spears and shield, with my battle standard bear with the helm of Itza on it, so it makes him D3 impact hits and +1 toughness. A bunker of 10 skink with my 2 level 1 lore beasts who have the ambush spear and the curse. Behind that I have my slum level 4 lore master of high, the 3-die channel build with channel staff, and I have 20 Saurus with command, helm and shield, a Bastildon, I think a bunch of skinks with 3 Croxigore, and a chief with the egg that explode and makes a lot of hits on you, and some more skinks skirmishers. I vanguard up my pterodon just precisely, so we have to take a frenzy test with his juggernaut and need to roll a double 6 to make it in. So for his first turn, he pushes up on this flank as far as he can go, I think, almost at least. His 2 units of Chaos Warrior marches up as fast as they could, and these skull crushers actually fail the charge and only moves a couple of inches towards my pterodons, and that's it for his turn. So for my turn, I make a pretty long, I think a 9-inch charge with my skink unit. I think hopefully with the egg and the Croxigore I can kill this Chaos Knight and hopefully hold up his line a bit, and I think that's a fair trade. I move up my other skink unit to shoot at his Chaos Knights. On this flank I pushes my Bastildon a little bit further to the right, so if he overrun with his Skull Crusher when he charges it, he would overrun off the board, not in any dangerous position. I put up my Razordon closer to shoot at his Chaos Warrior. I use my pterodon to make his Skull Crusher have to charge them and overrun off the table, and push up my stegadon to hopefully take them out next turn, because he have a sharpened horn, so a D3 impact hits. Hopefully that's enough to basically take them out. In the medic phase, I actually changed the drain magic to Searing Doom, and I got off the big Searing Doom on the Skull Crusher, but I only roll a 4, so he only suffers a 4 wounds on his Skull Crushers. My shooting did almost nothing, and in this combat, well, his Chaos Knights rolls armor save like I don't know what, so he only takes 2 wounds. So well, actually it won combat, but I'm steadfast and I'm stick, and now my skink unit are dead next time. Well, Chaos turn 2, he takes his Chaos Knights and his Skull Crusher into the flank of my skink unit. His Chaos Warriors just pushes up a bit. His Skull Crushers slams into my pterodons, and well, my skinks get killed, and since he's frenzy he have to overrun, with all of them, and it's actually pretty good for me because it leaves his army vulnerable to flank shots from my units, and the Skull Crushers runs off the board, killing the pterodons outright. Well, for my second turn, what I do, I take my Bastildon into the flank of his Chaos Knights. I'm just clipping him, so if I overrun far enough, I would hit the flank of his next Chaos Knights. And well, basically I just move everything around a bit to form a half circle around his Chaos Warrior. I took my lone flying Skink Chief and shove up his Lord's unit, and I take my Razor down a bit in front of my Saurus, so if you want he can charge it, kill it and overrun into my Saurus block, and then I will flank shot him with the other Saurus unit and maybe get some buff up in the magic phase to help them, and that's it for movement. Well, in magic I get off the curse on his Lord unit, and his lords take a wound and his crown is destroyed from the unfortunate spell in the Lore of High. And that's basically it. As you can see on this picture, my Bastildon didn't do a wound on him, he didn't wound me, and I won by 2. He breaks and I catch him and run into his next Chaos Knight. Well, in Chaos turn 3, his Skull Crushers come on the board and moves. As you can see here, he have his Chaos Warrior charge my Salamander, my Razordom, and his Chaos Warrior unit didn't charge because he was fear of the curse spell. And well, his Skull Crushers didn't do anything at all. Well, he did overrun into my Saurus unit after killing the Razordon. The Bastildon's strength 10 attack hit his Chaos Knights, and well, it killed it. Well, for my turn 3, I didn't do much in the movement phase. My Saurus unit charged the flank of his Chaos Warrior. My Bastildon, as you can see on this picture, charged his Skull Crusher, and my Stegodon charged his other Skull Crusher unit. And as you can see, I actually won the combat doing a wound on one of the Skull Crushers, but he passes his break test, loosening his frenzy, and he turned to face me. The Stegodon with the sharpened horn, a D3 impact hits, did wonders against his Skull Crusher. I think I did 5 wounds on him. He did 2 or 3 on me, and well, he breaks and he ran off the board. Well, in my magic phase I did get off Hand of Glory on my Saurus Spearman, so I pretty much tear his unit apart. I pursued by both of them, but since they have equal number of ranks, he had to roll who he would flee from, and he flee from the unit in his flank. And I moved the flanking unit first, so the spear unit basically just stand still. Well, for his turn 4, he only have 2 units left, so his Chaos Warrior charged my Skink Chief in front of them. I choose to flee. Then he chose to redirect into the Saurus, who also chose to flee. My other Saurus block passed their panic test, so he had a failed charge and only moves forward 2 inches or something like that. Well, in combat he did manage to kill my Bastildon. So for my turn 4, I basically just keep my distance at him, trying to magic him down, but it's not working because I rolled 6 dice on the Metal or Attribute Searing Doom, and I failed, lost concentration, and didn't get anything off this turn. Well, that's it. So to his turn 5. I didn't have any picture of his turn 5, but well, his Skull Crusher moves out of sight of my big Saurus block, to try to take out my slan and stuff. And his Chaos Warrior charged down my Skink Chief. His lord got roll a double one on the Eye of the God, so he, fortunately for him, didn't turn himself into a spawn, but well, close. So what I did in my turn, I charged him with my Source Block, my 2 Salamanders, and my Stegodon. And I move my Slan and Skink units out of the arc of his Skull Crushers. Well, as you can see in the combat, I did get Hand of Glory on my unit, so I have +2 weapon skill. I did a lot of damage on him. He did a lot of damage on me, including killing my champion in the challenge. But I lose by 1 and everything except for 1 salamander stick, and that's okay. Well, in the shooting phase, actually my Skink unit managed to take down the last one on one of the Skull Crushers, but he passes his panic test and nothing more happened in my turn 5. Well, his turn 6, his Chaos Lord and my BSP in a challenge. None of us, I did a wound to him, he did a wound to me, and we both suffering heavy losses, but we both stick. And so for my turn 6, I take my Stegodon, charges his back, and well, my BSB kill his lord in a challenge. I did had Hand of Glory, as you remember, the unit and the Salamander and the charging Stegodon managed to kill the rest. Actually, I have to use the Stomp with the Stegodon to kill off his Battle Standard Bear. And so that's the game. It's a victory for the Lizardmen. And since this is my first game with the Lizardmen in the 8th edition rules, I'm pretty pleased to actually have came out with a victory, and I'm very impressed with the big monster. I thought it would be very bad, but well, I think the matchup here with no cannons and trebs and other war machines and stuff, they can do really good if they get into combat. And well, they got favorable combats too, so well, that's it for this game. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.